Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the second episode of Smooth English System podcast, the place where we don't just teach English, we unlock the secrets behind how your mind works while learning. This podcast is about the most important but unshared topics, the real reasons people struggle to speak confidently, stay motivated, or even enjoy the process. In today's episode, we are diving deep into psychology, how it affects your language learning, and how to use it to study smarter, not harder. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever understood English in your head, but when it is time to speak, your brain freezes, your heart beats fast, the words disappear? That is not just a language problem, that is a psychology. The fear, the pressure, the overthinking. It's all mental. And in this episode, I'll show you how your mind affects your fluency and what to do about it. Psychology is the science of how we think, feel, and act. And when it comes to language learning, it affects everything. How we remember words, how we handle mistakes, how we stay consistent, and how we build confidence. Every time you speak, your brain is doing three main things. First, processing sounds and meanings while thinking. Second, reacting emotionally, fear of confidence. Third, taking action. When you speak, you are taking action. And when you stay silent, it means you are still listening and you are taking action. That's why fluency isn't just about grammar, it is about your mental and emotional state while learning. Now, let's talk about the common mental blocks language learners face. First, fear of mistakes. Second, perfectionism. Third, low confidence. Fourth, negative beliefs. Let's talk about fear of mistakes first. What if I say it wrong? What if I make mistakes? This fear can stop you before you even start. Second, perfectionism. Perfectionism means being or wanting to be in a perfect state at every single thing, right? Being perfect at all. Wanting to sound perfect, never speaking at all. Mistakes are part of the fluency. If you didn't make mistakes, you will never be a perfect. To become a prefect, you really need to just grind, to stay consistent, to train hard. So if you just want to be perfect at the first stage, no way be perfect, okay? Third, low confidence. Feeling like I'm not good enough, right? Creates anxiety and silence, right? If you just say I'm not good enough at the first, you think that training, you think that trying, I really want to try, and I think and I believe that I can do this, right? Just do it. Fourth, negative beliefs. Beliefs like, I'm too old, my memory is bad, or I'll never sound native, damages your motivation. So let me say something about the negative beliefs, okay? What we believe, what we think about will become the reality of our lives. If you want to be successful, think about, just believe that you can be, right? Believe that you have the qualities to become a perfect or a successful. Here is how to flip the strategy and use psychology to your advantage. First, build a growth mindset. Believe that you can improve, right? Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it gets. Second, use emotions to remember. Learn with stories, videos, or songs that make you feel something, right? That you interest. Emotions help memory stick. Second, reward yourself. Your brain loves rewards. Celebrate small wins like completing a lesson or having a 2-minute conversation. Be consistent, not perfect. Daily 10 to 20 minutes is better than once a week for hours. Psychology proves that consistency wins. Visualize success. Imagine yourself speaking confidently. Visualization activates the same brain areas as real practice. Be okay with discomfort. Fluency grows in uncomfortable moments. Don't run from them. Embrace the mess. So, here is the truth. Language learning isn't just about memory or practice. It is about training your brain to believe, to try, and keep going. Your mind can be your best friend or your biggest enemy. But if you understand the psychology behind it, you can take control. This was the second episode of Smooth English System podcast. If it helped you, leave a comment, share it with someone learning a language, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. And remember, your accent doesn't matter, your progress does. Keep going, you got this.